The galaxy was tense. Across countless star systems, ships hovered in silence. Alien fleets prepared for war, their leaders whispering with fear. They all knew the same thing. Humanity owed a debt, but no one truly understood its nature or what would happen when it was paid. On the bridge of the human flagship Aurora, Commander Elara stood calm. Around her, officers worked quickly, checking systems and monitoring alien signals. Unlike the aliens, humans did not panic. They had faced impossible odds before and survived. "Report," Elara said, her voice steady. "Council systems detected, Commander. Alien fleets are fully alert," replied Lieutenant Harris. "They do not expect negotiation. They expect conflict." Elara nodded. "Then we give them something they do not expect." Far away, in the heart of the Galactic Council, alien leaders convened. Tall, armored beings with multiple eyes stared at holographic displays. "Humans approach," one said. "We cannot allow them to pass without punishment. Their debt, it must be repaid with blood." Another hissed. "We do not know their power. Every warship in our fleet is on edge. If they retaliate, the galaxy will be in chaos." The humans arrived in the Council system just as the Council fleet formed a blockade. Thousands of ships filled the void between the stars, weapons ready. But the humans did something unexpected. They did not attack. Instead, they sent a single small vessel forward. From that ship, a message echoed across the galaxy. "We come to settle our debt. No more, no less." The alien leaders froze. No human had ever spoken like this before. They were known for defiance, for cunning, and for unexpected victories. Yet this calm, precise, almost arrogant approach, it made the leaders uneasy. Elara watched the message relay on the bridge. "Prepare the delivery," she ordered. "No tricks. Let them see we honor the debt." Her crew worked silently. A small cargo pod detached from the Aurora and drifted toward the Council hub. It contained the payment, ancient relics, data, and artifacts collected across human colonies. Every piece had meaning, every item a story of sacrifice, courage, and wisdom. On the Council bridge, the aliens watched. "They actually intend to deliver it," whispered one. "Humans, they might be insane or brilliant." The pod docked. Automated systems verified its contents. The Council leaders examined the relics. Slowly, realization dawned. These items were not just tokens. They were symbols of humanity's strength, their unity, and their cleverness. Every piece told a story of human survival against impossible odds. Then, a silence fell. The galaxy seemed to hold its breath. The humans had done something no one expected. They fulfilled the debt, but in a way that showed power without violence. Commander Elara's voice came over the comm. "Debt delivered. Our honor remains. We leave you to consider what this means." The aliens stared, eyes wide, processors whirring. Fear mixed with respect. Whispers spread quickly among the fleet. "Humans, they are not just beings. They are a force. Something beyond our understanding." In the outer systems, distant observers received transmissions. The story of humans paying their ancient debt without firing a single shot spread like wildfire. Every star system trembled. Every council member questioned their assumptions. Elara returned to her seat, eyes calm. Harris approached. "Commander, do you think they understand?" Elara allowed a small smile. "They will. It will take time. But they know one thing. Humans are not to be underestimated." A new message arrived, coded but readable. It was from the council head, a multi-eyed elder. It said simply, "We did not expect this. The galaxy will never be the same." Elara looked out at the stars, silent and vast. Humanity had faced fear and doubt for centuries, yet it always endured. This was another victory, but not one of destruction, one of respect, strategy, and subtle power. As the Aurora turned to leave, alarms blared in the Council fleets. Confusion spread like fire. Ships turned, trying to follow the humans, but the humans had already disappeared into the warp lanes, leaving only whispers behind. In the distant reaches of space, an alien scholar wrote frantically, "The humans, they pay their debts, and yet they teach the galaxy a lesson. One day, we will understand, or we will fall." And somewhere on Earth, in a quiet control room, Elara and her crew watched the stars. They had honored humanity's promise. They had fulfilled a debt long feared, and the galaxy, for the first time, truly knew fear. Not of war, but of what humans were capable of when cleverness, courage, and honor combined. The galaxy shivered in anticipation, for this was only the beginning. The galaxy had barely recovered from the shock of humanity's first move. The alien fleets whispered among themselves, still trying to understand what had just happened. The humans had delivered their debt with precision, courage, and intelligence, but now the consequences would unfold. Commander Elara stood on the bridge of the Aurora, watching the stars stretch past the viewports. Her crew worked quietly, alert but calm. Humanity had done what no one thought possible. They had honored an ancient debt without violence, yet their act had shifted the balance of power across the galaxy. A transmission arrived from the Galactic Council. It was formal, but the tone was uneasy. "Humans, your actions are unprecedented. The Council requests dialogue." Elara smiled slightly. "Set course to the Council hub," she said. "We will meet them, not as conquerors, but as humans who honor their word." When the humans arrived, the alien leaders were visibly shaken. They had expected confrontation, perhaps even chaos, but instead, they were met with quiet confidence. Elara stepped forward. "We have paid our debt," she said plainly. "It is done. Humanity seeks no war, only respect and understanding. We ask only that our honor be recognized." The council murmured. The elder with many eyes stepped forward. "Your actions, they are unlike any human behavior we have recorded. You could have destroyed us, yet you did not. Why?" Elara's eyes met the elder's. "Because strength is not measured by destruction. It is measured by courage, intelligence, and the promise you keep." Silence followed. The alien leaders exchanged uncertain glances. They had underestimated humans for centuries. Every species had assumed humanity's power lay in aggression, in weapons. But now they saw something far greater: wisdom, strategy, and unity. Suddenly, alarms blared across the council hub. A rogue faction of aliens, unwilling to accept humans' approach, prepared to strike. Their fleets moved to intercept the Aurora. Elara turned to her crew. "Stay calm. Let them come." The humans did not attack. They did something unexpected. With flawless coordination, the human fleet executed maneuvers that showcased speed, precision, and discipline. They formed protective barriers, blocked potential attacks, and displayed advanced technology in ways the aliens had never seen. One by one, the rogue ships hesitated. The leaders realized they were not facing mindless warriors. They were facing a species capable of anticipating moves, of controlling outcomes without firing a single shot. The council elder spoke again, voice trembling. "Humans, you are a force we cannot ignore. Your debt is paid, and yet you have shown us power beyond our understanding." Elara nodded. "We are humans. We honor what we promise. We act with courage, and we think." In that moment, the galaxy changed. News spread instantly. Across countless systems, beings spoke of the humans' act, not as aggression, but as unmatched intelligence and honor. Entire fleets paused their routines, fearing what humans might do next. As the humans prepared to leave, the elder whispered, almost to himself, "The galaxy will remember this day. Humanity is no longer to be underestimated. They are unstoppable in ways we cannot predict. Elara watched from the bridge. Harris approached her quietly. Commander, do you think they truly understand? Elara allowed herself a small smile. Not yet, but they will, and that is enough. The Aurora slipped into the warp lanes, leaving the Council and its fleets behind. Yet the ripple of humanity's actions spread faster than any ship could travel. Stories of clever tactics, honorable payment, and calm bravery filled the galactic networks. Somewhere on a distant planet, young aliens whispered, "One day, we will face them again, but next time, we will be wiser." Elara's crew knew this was only the beginning. Humanity had shown the galaxy their strength, not through weapons, but through character, courage, and strategy. The debt had been paid, but the fear and respect humanity inspired would last for generations. In the quiet of the ship, Elara looked out at the stars. "This is not the end," she said softly. "It is only the beginning of what humanity can do when we honor our promises and face the universe without fear." And somewhere, across the galaxy, systems trembled. Not because of war, but because of the quiet, unstoppable force of humanity. The galaxy had learned a lesson it would never forget.